Jets lose 10-9 to the Denver Broncos. Maybe the hardest loss I've had in a couple of years, man. That was absolutely miserable. I'm not going to get into numbers. I'm not going to get into stats. That was an absolutely disgusting performance from this football team. I mean, you had 11 days to prepare for this Denver Broncos team, who's they're in the top third worst teams in the NFL, and you come out there and you play like that? Man, I'm absolutely disgusted with this football team right now, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to get into numbers. I'm not going to get into stats. You went out there and you played some of the worst football you could have possibly played. I don't even know if you want to consider that football. You scored 9 points. You can't get a touchdown. You had a first and goal at the 1-yard line, and you can't get in for a score. You have 13 penalties. Man, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go, but I'm going to say this. I don't mean to overreact, but I'm going to say this. Garrett Wilson is far from a number 1 receiver. Breece Hall, top 2 running back, first-round fantasy pick. He finished with 10 carries for 4 yards. He couldn't get Braylon Allen's been our best running back. Okay? The offense is anemic. Aaron Rodgers, can you make a damn throw? I don't care if it's raining. Okay? I mean, really, this team, I had a lot of positive things. I'm not really that negative of a person. I try to keep things in a good realm. But, man, what the hell did I was at the game. What the fuck did I just watch? Awful, man. I can't even look at this game and say, oh, this was good, this, that, and the. Man, you went out there and you played some of the worst football I've ever seen. I just can't put it into words. Salah, and I'm not that kind of guy that just after a loss, fire him, fire that, I'm not. But the guy's a cheerleader. I'm looking at the sideline. I'm at the game. He's just sitting on the sideline. He's either mad or he's happy. He's like a fan. He's like me. I'm nervous. It's like 1st and 10. I feel like I'm him. I feel like I have the same control of the game as him. He just isn't the right guy for the job. I'm sorry to say it. He's not. It's too late, and we figured it out too late because we had Zach Wilson, and we had a year of injuries. 2 years of Zach Wilson, then we had Rodgers, but injured, so really 3 years of Zach. And we couldn't determine that he wasn't the guy, and now we're learning it, and it's too late, and this team is ill-prepared. They play a good game against a bad team for the first time in years. They have a good game against a bad team, and all of a sudden they think they're that great, and they come out and they play like that. I mean, man, I can't even go over this game. This is a vent. This is just a complete vent. Defense was awesome. Defense did their job. Bo Nix had -7 yards in the first half. I mean, yeah, he got 1 touchdown drive. Congratulations. We had the ball at the 1-yard line, and we couldn't get it into the end zone. Hey, Nathaniel Hackett, I know you like Breece Hall and all that. We have a 240-pound young bull in our backfield. Why don't you get him to make a run, man? Maybe I'll make a video later in the week just discussing some of the positives and the negatives. But right now, I'm just absolutely, completely disgusted with this team, man. No positives to take from this. It looked like 2023 where the defense does its job, holds the other opposing offense to just completely nothing, and we still lose the game. We scored 9 points. Aaron Rodgers is there. We scored 9 points. Disgusted with this team. Nothing else to be said. Go Jets, I guess.